Breaking news. The FBI has reportedly raided the Maryland home of John Bolton, the former national security advisor under President Donald Trump. The news stunned Washington, raising questions about what investigators are looking for and why Bolton, a well-known hawk on foreign policy, is suddenly in the spotlight. Let's break down what happened, what we know so far, and what it could mean moving forward. Before we dive into the raid itself, let's quickly remember who John Bolton is. He's a longtime figure in U.S. foreign policy, famous for his hardline stance on countries like Iran and North Korea. Bolton served as UN ambassador under President George W. Bush, and later as National Security Advisor for Trump. But his time in the Trump White House was explosive. He clashed with Trump on foreign policy decisions, left the administration on bad terms, and even wrote a controversial memoir blasting Trump. In short, Bolton is not just any political figure. He's someone with deep ties to power and plenty of enemies. According to reports, federal agents executed a search warrant at Bolton's residence. While the Justice Department hasn't released specifics, such raids typically mean investigators believe there's evidence of potential wrongdoing inside. The raid reportedly caught neighbors off guard and has fueled massive speculation. Was it related to classified documents, foreign contacts, or something entirely different? As of now, officials are staying tight-lipped, leaving the public to speculate about what could have triggered such a dramatic move. According to reports, federal agents executed a search warrant at Bolton's residence. While the Justice Department hasn't released specifics, such raids typically mean investigators believe there's evidence of potential wrongdoing inside. The raid reportedly caught neighbors off guard and has fueled massive speculation. Was it related to classified documents, foreign contacts, or something entirely different? As of now, officials are staying tight-lipped, leaving the public to speculate about what could have triggered such a dramatic move. So why would federal agents target someone like Bolton? One possibility is classified information. Bolton, like many senior officials, had access to highly sensitive intelligence. After the Trump Mar-a-Lago documents case, the government has cracked down on how ex-officials handle secret files. Another possibility is foreign lobbying laws. In recent years, multiple officials have been investigated for failing to properly disclose contacts with foreign governments. And finally, there's always a chance that the raid is connected to Bolton's outspoken role as a critic of Trump, though that would raise serious questions about political motivation. The reaction has been immediate. Supporters of Bolton are calling this raid an abuse of power, suggesting it could be politically motivated. Critics argue that if the FBI acted, there must be significant evidence to justify such a bold move. Some Republicans are already framing it as another example of government overreach, while Democrats are urging patience, saying the Justice Department should be allowed to follow the facts wherever they lead. Meanwhile, the media is treating this as a major development in the ongoing conversation about accountability for former officials. Legal analysts point out that the FBI does not conduct high-profile raids lightly. For a judge to sign off on a warrant, investigators would have had to show probable cause that a crime was committed and that evidence would be found at Bolton's home. Former prosecutors suggest this means the case is serious. On the other hand, critics note that until charges are filed, the raid itself proves nothing. It may simply be part of a larger investigation that never results in criminal charges. Right now, there are more questions than answers. So here's where things stand. John Bolton, one of the most recognizable faces in U.S. foreign policy, has had his home raided by federal agents. We don't yet know what investigators are looking for, but the move has already ignited fierce political debate. Backhand Index pointing right, what do you think? Was this raid a legitimate investigation into possible wrongdoing, or is it another example of politics influencing justice? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading and featuring the best ones in a future video.